Everyone through the breach. We're getting...
Thunderbirds. They can hear us now? Alright. Welcome to AGS Season 3, Week 5, guys. Alright, so over here in the blue, we'll be having the Hanamura Ninjas, and then be facing Rebel Esports. You'll most likely see Calic, and this lineup sure lies will be on the off tank. Calic will be on main tank. Hawk is a really good Lucio player. He can also flex over to a good Zenyatta. And you'll have Sonic playing like the flex support role. And Zeros and Fox are two of the best DPS in this league right now.
Yeah, I definitely put Sherloves up there as DPS as well whenever he's on Zarya.
It's basically a DPS at that point.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3. Alright, looks like we're gonna get started here. It's gonna be Rebel Esports versus Hanamura Ninjas, 0.1 night market on Lijiang Tower. Both teams is locked in their accounts. It looks like Rebel is just gonna run dive with the Farmer C. We're gonna have a kind of an anti-dive coming out from the side of Hanamura Ninjas here. It looks like instantly the side of Rebels is gonna go directly to the the side of Hanamura Ninjas is just gonna take this point. As we did see the dive come in, but nice pin there from K-Like onto Mister there, taking him out of the fight. Zero taking down KS there on the Winston, and this fight has immediately gone the way of the Hanamura Ninjas here. That was a clean take for them right now. And you see
the immediate swap off the Tracer over to a Reaper, and it's immediately a death ball for the team. They're keeping on to the Far Mercy. Oh, Far is off to the Junkrat now.
Yeah,
so immediate comp swap.
We have here. Good job here by Hanamura Ninjas. They immediately just went to the choke here, denying the side of Rebel as much space as possible. A nice clean headshot there onto King on the Junkrat from Zero. Gonna delay the push from Rebel now, and another fire strike, another delay kill on Rebel. You gotta be looking to back up now. The pins are coming up from K-Like, and he's just taking him down. Zero gets finishes off KS there, and it's another clean sweep here for Hanamura Ninjas.
Now you see the ultimates building up here for Hanamura Ninjas, and after that composition swap, like the side of Rebel is only has the Valkyrie, not even close to anything else right now.
Yeah, they've
you'll probably be looking at Shirt here.
Eating so much so far.
Yeah, Fox can get a huge Riptide here to start this off, and probably get a pick so they can start this fight off. And that's huge! 2 picks immediately to start off this fight. And that's gonna force out the reset from the side of Rebel.
Yeah, again, it's another huge stagger for their team. The side of Hanamura Ninjas already up to 60% now. They have so many ultimates to work with here as well. Sherelives is already up to that Graviton. And they're not, the side of Rebel, they need to start grouping up. They need to stop getting these big. They do have the shadow.
Nice Earth Shatter by Kelly!
The high noon combo with it cleans up. And the sound barrier was used. Might have not been needed, but oh wells. They've been doing so well holding on to those ultimates anyway. They still do have that rally from Sonic available.
They saw that Graviton too, which they could just have Kalik go in there, swing that hammer, build up another Earth Shatter immediately. It's coming down to literally how fast can they run this through. Where's that Graviton?
I think the grab was just used to keep him off the point.
Oh, he threw it up. Just stall him out. That was... It scared the team, like, wait, where'd that go?
And great. That was a great first point there by Hanamura Ninjas. You know, maybe Rebel just wasn't warmed up, maybe, you know.
Yeah, and let's see if Rebel's warmed for this next point. And it's more Deathball style, and we saw right there that the Ninjas team is actually really good at playing the Deathball. See, if they do swap things up here, they can possibly go to a dive. I know they can play like a triple tank. They're swapping Zero over to like a Zarya, putting Shur onto the Diva, or the other way around.
Yeah, I think Rebel would have been, it would have helped them if they if they would have stuck with their dive instead of immediately switching, because it just seemed like they had no idea what they were doing after they went to more Death Volley style.
Zero was super free the entire time. Like on that McCree, they didn't even attempt to touch him there. Let's get the start with a dive offense with triple DPS off the side of Ninjas.
See, immediately they're taking position around the point here. You got Kayla getting ready to leap in, and there he goes, jumping into the back line. Both supports are there. It's going to be great for them. He's kind of funneling them into this hallway here, and now it's just a scramble on this point. Fox blocks, gets the shots there onto Mister, taking him out of the fights. Mercy's down, Junkrat's down as well, taken down by DPS Hawk there. And they are Rebel is able to pick up a kill on Kalec, but it's just the Winston. Doesn't that matter? The point will go to the way of Hanamura Ninjas here. Again, a first point take for them.
And it was a pretty good fight off the side of Ninjas. They were able to get a first pick off on that Mercy Fox over here. That easily just snowballed the fight over for the Ninjas.
It looks like we have Rebel there again. They're trying to come a new way. We do have the Dragon Blade though in the back. It's gonna see if it finds anything. There you go. He's able to pick up a dash there on Mister, and the double mind kill does come in through from King Killa, but it's just too late. His team's already been demolished in the back, and Kalec is just going in right now on him. And yep, there you go. The cleanup kill on Macratio there. Macratio.
Mick Ratchet? MC Ratchet? I don't know.
Yeah, MC Ratchet, I like that.
I guess I'm going with him. He's an MC now. He's a rapper.
Yep.
Yeah, look at this. Ooh.
Like getting a
Cal got picked up right before he can pop the Primal Rage! But the nice Death Blossom from Fox picking up 2. Got a support. And they propped the Rally too. Just trying to claim the fight. And Sher's popping off here, getting 3 kills immediately.
A lot of ultimates invested in that though, but
this is allowing Kalec to get back, and Sherlifes has the EMP right here too. This can be massive.
And again, it just looks like another huge
The
stagger
nice
for Rebel.
move from Kalec off MC Ratchet off the map, dude.
Oh man. Yeah, it looks like Rebel. They only have. It's already at 90% for Hanamura Ninjas. They have to get on this point. We have the Death Blossom from Mad Dog. Here comes the Shadow. The EMP stops it. Sound Barrier comes in, but it's not going to be enough to zero. This Blade is just dashing away at this team right now. Golden's taken down. The Tire does get 2, but it's not going to be enough. We have
they touched the point.
MC Ratchet trying to contest, but he's just alone. Lucio and the whole of Hanamura Ninjas is coming back right now to deal with him. There's no one left on this point, and Lijiang is going to go to Hanamura Ninjas.
In a dominant fashion too. You know how you beat 5 ultimates for the other team? You EMP, and so you can't use 4 of them. Then after that, they're just able to have Zero pop the Dragon Blade and get so much damage in on the team that it literally just made so it's basically a clean wipe, except for the 2 people that had to get to the back to get to touch the point. This is a very nice high noon on side of Zero with assist from Kalec on the Reinhardt.
And now we'll see what map Rebel decides to choose here.
Yeah. And Mex, you here now?
Excellent.
Yes. Alright, you want to take over for casting? And I'll be trying to analyze some of the stuff.
Yeah, I was seeing if Amateur wanted me on Twitch or YouTube. Regardless, my match's at 2:30 CST, I think.
After the first match, I believe. Let's see. I'll go check for you.
After this one.
MS Beach.
You guys play at 5:20 CST tonight. You guys got moved to.
Oh no, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got moved to where the TAC-X versus Ryujin game was supposed to happen, but TAC-X is.
It seems like they're just having a lot of communication problems. It doesn't seem like they know what they want to do so far this match. It's, you know, payload kind of gives you the opportunity. You know, you have to be in one place. Maybe they'll be able to focus better here.
You said Rebel. That makes a lot of sense instead of R3B.
Yeah, one of the people on Hanamura Cherry Blossoms, Mace Kai, he plays for one of Rebel's GM teams. That's how I know how it's pronounced.
Understood. I hear feedback. Whose mic is that coming from? Oh, it's Death Balls. Fired! No, I'm just
Don't
kidding.
worry, the stream can't hear us. Or that. So it's fine.
Sure.
They can't hear Deathball's mic.
Did he just refer to himself in the third person?
No, I'm Ace.
No, that's Ace. What?
Oh. I can't tell the difference. Oh wait, I can't tell the difference between anybody. This is
Yeah.
So they're just laughing at us right now.
Dude, I'm used to people laughing at me, it's cool.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It looks like we do have the defense locked in here from Hanamura Ninjas. It's just gonna be kind of running the sort of defense with the Torb. Maybe they're trying to meme a bit on the side of Rebels here.
So who took the first match? It was Hanamura Ninjas, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Hanamura
won 2-0 on
Ninjas,
Lijiang.
they didn't lose a single team fight in that entire map.
3,
Understood.
1. Attackers incoming.
Well, we'll see how this works for them. I mean, I've seen teams want to run Target a lot because they can see the value from them, but that's usually from like Vanquish, not necessarily Ninjas.
Yeah, we have now. The Rebels is just on this high ground. They're just moving the payload. They're looking, I guess, for an opportunity to push in, but we have Hanamura Ninjas just keeping the position. They're not really worried about the payload right now. Here we go, KS jumping in on the Winston, does take out Zero there. Now he's just shocking the entirety of Hanamura Ninjas here on this high ground. He's discorded though, getting low, gonna need that heal, not gonna get it. Sonic Hedgehog is gonna take him out there, and Zero was rezzed by Hawk. The payload now is being stopped by Kayla, who's jumped down on it right now. He's just firing down at the point. You still have those people behind Rebel that they haven't dealt with yet, and those kills are going to start coming in now for Hanamura, and then just Box takes down Mister there, and sure lives as a clip there onto King Killa, and MC Ratchet taken down as well. That's a clean.
That is a very decisive team fight. They didn't lose anyone besides the Widowmaker at the beginning, who got immediately rezzed, so they've been really using they've been getting value out of this comp. I can't words today. I didn't warm up my words.
Hey, I feel you. It's hard when you know it's the first match of the day, but hey, here we go. Looks like Rebel is gonna take the high ground here. You do have a little tracer battle going in the back here between Mad Dog and Sherliz. Looks like Sherliz is gonna win out. The res is gonna come through onto him. The pulse bomb is out, gets it onto MC Ratchet, takes him out of the fight, and it's just these staggers are so huge for the side of Rebel. Hanamura Ninjas has just been completely bullying them with it so far in this series.
Dang.
Zero is taken out by King Killa there on the high ground, but is it gonna matter? It looks like he's just gonna get rezzed any second now. Yeah, there you go.
The turret placement is really interesting because the team fight shifts away from it, but the turret is like keeping that Tracer at bay because Tracer's not going to have enough damage to kill it unless he gets really close, and then by the time there you could easily follow up and finish whatever's left of her health. But this is actually interesting because Sherlives plays a lot of off-tank from what I know, but he's a really flexible player.
Yeah, no, he definitely is. You know, and then especially it's not just that he's flexible. It's like whenever we see him on Tracer or on Zarya, he always performs well.
Yeah, he's consistent.
Yeah. He's in the back now, getting dove on a bit. Is he gonna make it out? Yes, he is gonna make it out with his life. And it looks like Rebel is just taking their time now. Like maybe they're just trying to decide, want to get Zero out of this fight on the high ground here. It looks like they want to do just that. 7 jumping him back, but he's just moving away. Zenyatta all by himself trying to run away. Is he gonna be? Oh. He actually is able to take down 7. Oh, he does get res though, and now the Transcendence will be used by him to try to keep his team up. And the fight now has moved into the server room here. Just Rebel has done a complete 360 around this map, but this payload has not moved at all. It's almost all the way back in their spawn. And finally, we do have some kills coming out here from Rebel. You have Golden Special taking down Sonic. A7 gets a double onto Box from Hawk. But again, this payload is so far back, there's no one on it. and they keep going. And you gotta wonder what's the communication like right now on Rebels. This payload has not moved. There you go. Finally, we have some players coming back later.
Sonic going to Brigitte here. They've had the time to regroup just because the payload was so far back that usually you don't see they have the time to regroup. But instead of like pushing the payload and then starting the team fight, they started the team fight, and now that all these kills, oh my gosh, all going in the way of Hanamura Ninjas right now. This is actually mean.
Primal Rage was popped there by KS, but I guess it's just because he has those 4 seconds left, trying to do as much as he can. But right now, he's being a real big ult battery for the side of Hanamura Ninjas here. Pulse Bomb is going to come out from Mad Dog, gets it on Sonic Hedgehog, and this might be the opportunity that they need. The respawns are coming back, but are they going to be enough for Rebel here? Overtime is clicking away. The payload is moving, not anymore though, as we get the contest now coming in from Kalec on Winston. Jumps back to his team, and 2 picks now for Zero and Box to take out KS and MC Ratchet there. The high noon comes in, no luck with it though. Kalec a nice sneak kill there onto Mister, and the self-destruct is going to be used. Not going to find anyone with it though. Overtime is still burning away. There's no one on this payload. Rebel, they don't have the numbers, and Gibraltar first point hold for Hanamura Ninjas.
That was actually interesting. Sonic Hedgehog, he's doing good on his rolls, but I've noticed that the positioning isn't quite there. Like when he got dove on the top ground on Zen, he went into the small room where he can be followed, which he did end up getting the Winston kill there, but it was still a risky thing. And then on the Brigitte there, he was kind of ahead of his team, which I have been struggling a lot with, is actually Brigitte positioning, because she's like queen of peel, and yeah, you can go aggressive and you can get kills, but if your supports that you're with die, then you know what's the point? Like, you're not getting the maximum value. But it is a great hold there by Hanamura Ninjas, and we're going to see them attack. We'll see if Rebel can pull out a good defense to stop them.
I don't know, man. It's looking tough for them. They don't even. It seems like they don't even know where this payload is located right now. You know, maybe someone wants to hand them a map.
Like,
you know, if they want, they can contact me.
Knowing Ninjas, this team comp would not shock me if they actually came out on it right now with the 5 supports with Kalec on Genji.
Ooh, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, it would probably work, but
they're a team that will meme like this.
It'll probably work like this, but you can. I don't know. I don't like doing that to some people, and no, like if you feel like you can win on team comp with. Sorry, the feedback is just distracting right now. I'm trying to like talk, and I just hear myself. When you pull out like something like this, you can kind of take it as disrespectful a little bit. I mean, you're like, oh, look at what kind of weird comp we can run and still win, and I feel like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it, regardless.
I think they're going to start solving over to more actual team comp here, hopefully. Or not. Okay, 5 supports.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to see 5 supports immediately, though. A mine there onto Sherlock. It's going to take him out of the fight. It doesn't matter too much as the rest of this come in from Foxbox, and now they're just moving up on this high ground here. Kalec still just moving the payload pretty much on his own. Look, his team is going to come back him up now.
Yeah, Mad Dog Girl's gonna stop that advance on the high ground there. When you got the Junker just spamming in that small corridor, you can't really do much. But it looks like Rebel's gonna move on to the Reinhardt, who's gonna get the pin onto the Diva here. And Kalec is kind of alone. Zero's gonna pick up the slack though, but he needs to back out.
And this is where 5 supports might not be the best choice.
Yeah.
But they are going to stick with it.
Still trying to do with it. These guys, we'll see how it goes. They're moving the payload. They're getting quite close. Kalika's going to dive in with the pin. No one to really follow up with, based on once again how they have their comp set up. But Hanamura Ninjas needs to engage on these 5 supports as a team. They're playing very defensively, and with 5 supports, you shouldn't have a whole lot to worry about, except like maybe Zen or Brigitte. There is the Riptire coming out. Is gonna pick up 2 probably. Oh, Sure Lives lived.
Yeah, only was able to pick up Foxbox with that tire. We do have the support ultimates coming online for Rebel. They have to use that Valkyrie. Here's the Shatter. gonna pick up 3, and 0 is gonna go in on it, taking down Mad Dog. MC Ratchet was taken down as well by Sonic, but he's gonna be revived. Not gonna matter too much, as all these kills are already going the way of Hanamura and Ninja's Tac Visor being used in this fight. They want to try and into here, but the nice sound barrier there is gonna save the lives of his team. Hawk there, and
oh, that was crazy. Hanamura Ninja just put it in with the 5 supports and the Ryan. Rebels just let them do it. Like, they were playing so defensively that they didn't have such a strong, stable comp. Like, they had a whole bunch of squishies. You could have either changed to like a Reinhardt or something after you realized what they were doing.
Yeah, just the positioning errors there from Rebel. They're just on the low ground when you have a soldier, and you know you're going up against 5 supports. Your soldier just sets up on the high ground. There's nothing that can stop them, and that they're just on the ground getting absolutely bullied by Kalec, and they weren't even able to defend that.
Dang. We'll be right back for the next match.
If you write anything on your computer,
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important
If you write anything on your
In the mix. All right, let me ask you a really important question. Imagine you just had 3 months to get as shredded as possible, as lean, as chiseled, as, you know, aesthetic as possible. What would you do? You see, here, let me give you a scenario. You know, Hollywood actors have to get into crazy shape all the time, and they make incredible transformations in just 3 months. How do they do it? They're getting paid millions and millions of dollars. So if you're in their shoes, what would you do? Would you follow what everyone else is doing? The bodybuilding splits, you know, what you hear about in the magazines, on Instagram? Probably not. You know these actors, they're doing something completely different because their results are head and neck above everyone else. I've been studying this for the last several years, and it's actually really, really cool. You see, one of the most effective strategies
just gotta keep moving forward.
Lijiang Tower.
Welcome back, everybody. We have Apex here versus side of I don't know who. There's no one there.
Nobody.
There's no
They're
one there.
playing nobody today. They
They're just
win
gonna.
by default.
I
'cause
think
they're playing
so.
nobody. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Almost 100% sure that's how that works.
That name can backfire on you. Like, if you, it's kind of like you're having a bye week if they don't perform well.
Yeah, it's like, you know, nobody played today, apparently.
Basically.
Okay, so it looks like Garden
Whose
is
idea
gonna
was
be
it?
our first point. Whose idea was
I
what?
think it was Corey's idea was the name.
Oh.
Dang it, Corey.
Well, he's the only person I know that's been on this team for a while. Him and I think Max have both been on this team for a very long time. They've like edited a few pieces. Like they added in Poofy. I know for a fact they have because he used to be on WHJ, and then he subbed for Purple Serpents a couple times last season. Then I don't really know Arc Augustus very much, or the Fa 1029. Don't really know him either.
Wait, Poofy's playing DPS now?
Yeah,
What?
I believe he is now Poofster. So, yeah, he's on
I'm
DPS now.
assuming that's the same person, but
Yeah, it's Poofy from WHJ.
yeah. What is your problem, Deathball? Let's go!
Okay.
Dang.
Okay,
See?
well, you should get on the overlay.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of AGS.
Episode?
Yeah, I don't know.
This week.
I know, and then now it's to the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause when they see it, like, oh, welcome back to another. Blah, blah, blah. This week on AGS.
I'm recording every game as well.
Invisible team.
And we can talk about the team comps here right now. So it looks like both teams are coming out with like both are running a type of dive comp. You see the Tracer Genji over on the side of Apex, and over on the side of Nobody, you'll be seeing probably a Far Mercy comp. I expect Jin to swap over to that Mercy real quick.
Nobody should play Pharmacy,
Oh my
and
god.
that means both things.
Round one. Capture.
They're gonna run. There you go. They're gonna be on the Lucio and have a dive from both teams. One team has a Farm Mercy though. We'll see if Nobody is able to
There's
use
the
their
booth
advantage
getting
here on
eaten.
this map. Yep. Immediately, the side of Apex is just gonna go directly onto this point. It's not gonna deal with the bar right now. We have the dive coming in from Pack Tack on the D. We're gonna get immediately demexed though by Deadly Cobra there. Minton takes down Max as well with some help from his Zenyatta there. Apo, who is taken down unfortunately by Arcus, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think Apex has the numbers. They got the picks they needed. There you go, another pick. Booster is taken down by his counterpart Tracer there, Deadly Cobra, and now this point is taking away, still contesting by Team Nobody here. Not Bob Jing on Lucio this week. is going to be taken down now by Superb King there. Pack that core does get the D-Mech onto Superb, and no team has yet gotten this point. Picks, though, are coming in from both sides now. Poofster is able to get the kill onto 8K Po there. A nice pull spot from Cobra, though, takes down Max. And Arcus with the double kill is going to be lining up his team to be the one to take this point. Poofster with another pull spawn there onto MGR.
Arch Augustus just put in so much work right there. He got 2 picks and 3 picks, and then the point is now for the side of nobody. Nobody has the point right now. It's still free reign.
Yeah, definitely. You saw like Apex there. They got a lot of picks, but they just weren't able to finish off the fight. They let the stock continue. It's way too long. They need to be a little bit more decisive here. We do have the Dragon Blade now coming out from Minton. Trying to slash up a Diva? Question mark? Alright, not going to be able to get much. Arcus in the back, though, with the barrage. Does pick up AK. Superb King gets the kill on him, though. It's not going to matter too much. Just Paul does come in with the res. A nice boop there onto MGR from Max using Primal Rage. Self-destruct is used. Not going to find anything. Minton gets the D-Mech onto Pack Attack, but this fight has already gone the way of nobody.
That was probably, that was actually the weirdest throw from a Diva Bomb I've ever seen. She probably meant to throw it in the point, but instead it just went up the side of the tower and then went back down and nothing died.
What happens here? We did see that questionable blade there from Minton on the last push, but he's already up 50% to another one.
He popped it in hopes of trying to get the out of mech Diva, but she got in a mech too fast, and then he couldn't find anything else really.
We do have Deadly with this bomb, but it gets eaten by Pack Attack, and he's gonna be jumping off the map there after that. Poofster is able to take down MGR again with another pulse bomb. The barrage will find Jack, and now it's just again another clean win here for Nobody's.
Yeah, nobody has a great grasp on this point. They're actually doing really well with making sure everything's in line with how they want it to be. This pharmacy is pretty uncontested. They don't even have DPS to finish this off besides like Zen. I mean, there is the sound barrier though. They're going to be moving in here, trying to get Pack Attack out of the mech, and they will succeed. But the Diva Bomb's going to get popped. And I don't think anything. Oh, actually picking up Deadly Cobra and Akpo, and this Dragon Blade also coming out from Minton once again. He's going to pick up 2 himself. He wants to get this point back. He's going to try to get it, but not with a whole lot of effect.
A whole lot of pharmacy on that point right now. There's just no one there who can really do anything about it. The point is ticking away, and Guardians is going to go to nobody here. And that's, you know, when you're Apex right now, you got to just wonder, how did you lose that? You're fighting no one.
I know. They lost to no one, and jeez.
I like legit. I feel like is Minton. You guys know if he's comfortable on like a long range hit scan or anything? Because he wasn't really able to do too much with that Genji till the end of that. Like
yeah,
he's pop playing it 2 picks at the end, but then that Pharah was free reign, was literally just raining terror over Apex that entire map.
Yeah, he didn't do too bad on that last Genji blade, but the fact that he had to do a whole lot more in order to save that point.
At that point, I probably would have swapped Deadly Cobra over to like a long range hit scan off that Tracer if they wanted to keep the Genji.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna be moving in here on this control point, control center, excuse me. We got Ryan Hearts galore. I love me some good Ryan play.
Yeah, both teams coming on with the Ryan Zarya combination. Nice pin there from. Yeah, it's gonna be taking MGR, DP going DPS. Lucio taking down DPS and a tank there. Mine onto Fa from Minton, and the point hasn't unlocked yet, but it looks like it is gonna go the way of Apex here.
Apex. Yeah, no, I'm surprised that. Oh, here comes Minton already with a Riptire. Gonna be picking up Jing Freaks here. He's gonna lose his life to Arc Augustus. So that is the trade-off you use for there. You could have went a little bit more sneaky, but your team kind of backed out and they have the option.
And now Pack Attack is
gonna lose his life.
on the hunt there. Takes down Jack in the back here. Now nobody is pushing on to this point, and there's no Junkrat on the enemy team now to delay this. So now it's just the whole team is there. The point is ticking away, and nobody's will take the point uncontested.
Without even
nice
before the fight even
Max
started. Man, oh man. Minton is just having a whole lot of trouble today, it seems. He needs to really cool his head and get into a game-ready mode. There's the Coalescence though coming in from Akvo, but here comes the Graviton plus the Riptire, but it's going to be taken out by Minton himself. Death Blossom, oh man, so many ults are being used, but that is going to be an Apex overall victory, I think, with 3 people remaining on nobody. So you try to like hold the point and get as much percentage as you can.
Yeah, a lot of ultimates were invested though. The only sound barrier available right now for the side of nobody's Apex here. They have their Graviton ready to go as well on the Earth Shatter. But it's going to be a matter of if they take this point here, they are going to use the Graviton. There's the Death Blossom combination, and that's going to clean up easily. It's going to be a take back for Apex.
I mean, in that situation, I think you had the man advantage, but based on how nobody's playing, I think they felt like they needed to invest those ults in order to get the point, because they just got more. Here comes Minton again on that same place, but here comes a 6-tuple kill from Minton! Oh my gosh!
How do you let that happen? That's absolutely insane. 6 team kill.
How do you let that happen when you have both Zarya's shields and the Reinhardt shield there?
Right? Like, okay.
That was just, oh my gosh. That was actually crazy. There's an Earth Shatter. It's
Shatter though, gonna pick up 4 with it, absolutely massive. It's gonna push back.
Has been getting
Nobody's right here.
Value out of these ults right now. Jesus.
That's actually 6-man Earth Shatter right there, because it went through the car.
Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy. Dude, I think the morale from Apex just shot up like 10 million fold. Now they're feeling it. Now they're gonna roll. They got the defense. Pack-Attack Corey's already gonna lose his life. And nobody has about 20% left. But they only have sound barrier really. Well, we got 3 ults from Apex to stall this out.
Yeah, the Graviton just came online there for Superb King. Sound barrier is used by nobody to try to get on this point, but another tire from Minton, who's just been pumping these out, just completely destroying nobody here. And the Graviton Surge is going to be invested as well. No one's left to get close to this point. Actually, you do have Pack-Attack who's able to make it in the back there. He's going to be taken down swiftly though by Superb King there. And now it's just a Death Blossom.
Oh my
there
gosh.
you go. Point 2. Control Center is going to go to Apex. With Minton,
like, that's just crazy. Minton like had a rough start there, but he really picked it up at the end with the tire and with the other tire. He got some chases on him.
Just that.
That was actually crazy.
I don't think I saw this man.
That 6-man tire was the turning point of that entire map right there. Like, I think after that, it just got Apex all super hyped up, and they were all ready to like just go forward and carry that to the end right there.
Yeah, it was just brutal.
Let's just see how nobody is able to come back after that, because that didn't really seem very fun for them.
That was like a shift in morale that I think can really affect the game, because you know when a team starts to feel it, they just feel it and they just go, and the positive vibes just carry their own way. You know, it's actually kind of crazy how much of a mental game this game can be.
And we have both teams now going directly to this point. So it does look like the side of Apex has a stronger hold here. Now we have Jack just swinging away in the back here. Minton with a nice mine there, gets the D-Mech onto Pack-Attack. Follow is going to take out MGR on the Lucio. And now there you go, just mine kills for Minton as he takes down Fall on the point there. Akpo gets the Genji kill. And yeah, this point is going to go to Apex again. You have a suicide pack there to try and regroup with their team.
You see the immediate shot from Arc Augustus immediately over to the far over here too.
Yeah. But this is actually the tough map though now, because you have this kind of close and spawner, and even Junkrat can take care of fire that comes within this little box here. So you gotta be careful. Well, they have Soldier now too from Deadly Cobra, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, there we go. We have the fire pushing up onto the point now, raining some rockets down from above. It looks like we have a flank as well coming in, but almost just off the map there. Boopster is able to get back to those. It's not going to matter too much. Pack here. Getting a bit aggressive. Charging up Zarya a little bit too much, but it's not going to matter. They're going to take this fight to the point. Ultimate's coming online now. Post bomb from Poopster. Going to get 2. Takes out both supports, and Arcus with the rockets. Takes out Superb King there. Fire Strike will impact attacks mech, but it won't matter too much. And Team Nobody will take this point back.
Now they're going to try their attempt at defending the point. But it looks like they're gonna move away from it and they want to engage in a fight first. Pack Attack is trying to get his mech back with this. He does end up getting it, not too difficult there.
Yeah, now
It's really
Team Nobody
interesting.
at full strength, 3 ultimates available. They have that Barrage, Primal Rage, and the Valkyrie, so some pretty good combinations available there for them. The Barrage is going to be used on Jock, taking him down, both tanks down by Arcus there. And Max finishes off Deadly Cobra and a nice stagger here by Nobody. Now that's a lot of percentage they're going to be able to build up just from that.
Oh, and now you see Apex struggling a little more once again. They probably feel the high of the amazing ults just died down a little bit.
Especially when you have just farmers, so you've lost the point.
Exactly.
It becomes so difficult now to take back this. We do have attack by though, so there's an opportunity for them. Does not look like he's gonna be able to do much with this set. Self-destruct being invested by Pack Attack just to get his mech back. Booster does take down Minton with the pulse bomb, and Arcus takes down his only counter really, Deadly Cobra there on the Soldier 76, and again another stagger here for Team Nobody.
Ooh, I don't know if I would have sound buried with only 3 people there.
That was very questionable.
It looks like, it just seems like, I mean, we don't know their comms, but Nobody just seems like the cool, collected team, and Apex is just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. Hoping that something
You have
sticks.
the fire. There you go. Minton is able to pick up Max. No resurrect available for him. Coalescence being used as well. Looks like they want to just take this point back right now. Arcus though takes down Minton. Here's the sound barrier from Team Nobody. Arcus with the barrage, gonna pick up 3. Absolutely huge, 90% on this point. Pack Attack takes down Jack, and there's no one left here. That's even
No one can
close,
contest.
and Lijiang is gonna go the way of Nobody.
I wanna see us play the game
Augustus,
again.
dude.
Oh man.
There's probably gonna be a
Everyone
6-man
knows what
tire.
this is
Like,
gonna
hands
be.
down, has to be a 6-man tire.
If there is no 6-man tire there, let's
There you go.
freaking see this.
This was incredibly hyped, dude. How
I'm
did he
still
do
confused.
it?
How do you let this happen?
He's stuck right there. And
Oh,
then
his
why
bubble
do
was
you,
used.
like- oh my gosh. That's so crazy. Everyone, you just see them walking away from it. Boom. I mean, that's probably the best place to use it, right next to them where they can't hit you on the other side of the wall because the tire is going to be a little faster. Oh, that was
Yeah, but
actually
can
crazy.
we talk about Arc Augustus, dude? Like, why is this kid not always play Pharah?
Yeah,
like,
he's actually doing really
I
good.
think it was just a point that they were on there.
Honestly,
And
at
it
that
wasn't-
point, I would still have ran Pharah there. If that's like, if he can carry that hard, like, if you saw after he stopped to Pharah after the 3rd map on Lijiang, after he stopped Pharah, he had his ult in one team fight there.
I don't think it's so much as he's really amazing as far as that the poor coordination from Apex.
Doesn't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
So, because if you notice, Apex, this is a lot of newer faces on Apex that you did not see last week. So this is a very new team that you are seeing of Apex. The only people left over from last week, I believe, are AK, and I think maybe Mint Super was here last week, and MGR, but the other 3 were not here last week for Apex. And here we go.
You just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay, we're moving on now to Dorado. See if Nobody wants to maybe finish this up right now. Although Apex though might want some revenge here. Revenge of Minton.
The revenge of Minton. Minton's revenge. Dun, dun, dun.
That's what they should call it now. No more Drunkenstein's revenge. It's Minton's revenge.
Right.
Be great.
So we can kind of just see this team comp that Apex is going to bring out here. Probably can go with the Zen Mercy comp here with the Junk Soldier. With the dive tanks here, so they're probably going to try to get really aggressive. But if they're running the dive tanks, I'd probably like to see them actually play the Genji here instead of the Junkrat.
Let's see.
I'm still doing things.
This team comp by nobody. Okay, they're swapping off the Orisa. Like, I wouldn't be shocked, because we saw an attack Torpedo from Apex last week. It'd be funny to see the tables turn and the attack Torpedo go against them this week.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
That's positive.
Okay, it looks like, yeah, it looks like we are going to have the dive tanks coming in here for the side of Apex. They're just setting up pretty aggressively here on this top right corner. Building, sorry, I mean.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers.
There we go. Nobody's is going to run their own dive with Arcus, keeping him on that pharmacy. Immediately going up to that high ground, pumping some rockets, and gonna be taken down though by Deadly Cobra with some help from Superb King there. And the payload has been moving. The res from Jing is gonna negate that pharmacy being taken down. The fight now breaking up on the high ground here. Arcus is able to get the rocket onto Minton, who is resurrected though by MGR. Jack takes down Arcus while he's trying to get away. Not able to pack attack, gets the D-Mech onto the Superb Team there, and the payload is still moving almost past this choke now. If they can get it past this choke, it might be worth it. I think they aren't. It's going to be stopped right there. Finally, you have Apex there. Minton with the help from Zenyatta takes down Max with some bombs, and now rockets are raining down from Arcus. Fall gets the headshot kill onto Superb King there. As he was right about to get him mech. It's going to be a pretty good stagger for them. He is going to get res though, so never mind. Scratch that. He's back in this fight.
No, that is, this is definitely where they want to be, where the payload is stuck between this and you either have to go through Junkrat spam through the middle, but it looks like they're not really contesting the payload at all. They're really waiting to dive onto people. We got the tanks alone over there fighting 3 people. Superb is going to lose the mech, and Jack is going to try to let him back up, but Arc Augustus once again coming in for the follow-up. Diva Mom gonna be huge. Both supports going down. This is the opportunity for nobody to push this some more.
Yeah, we just have this battle here between Poopster and Deadly Cobra. Poopster is able to win out on the aim with some help from Fall. And now this payload is just moving on. Looks like they're not too much able to contest. We do have the tire coming in, but both of them take themselves out with some explosions there. A nice leap kill there by Max onto the mech there of Superb King. Pack attack taking down Superb King. And the barrage now from Arc, just trying to finish this fight. Gets down MGR. He is taken down by Deadly Cobra though. And we have Jack on this payload. Transcendence being invested. Primal Rage being used by Jack. Just wants to contest as much as he can, but he might just be building a charge here. Arcus with the double onto Deadly Cobra into AK Poe. Back attack takes down Jack, and you just have one person left on this payload. It's just going to be Superb King. No one else is even close. And
yeah, there you go. Turning point of that fight. MGR popped Valkyrie and immediately hit by the rocket barrage by Arc Augustus there.
And then the whole rip tire swap with Minton, I think even Minton saw he was going to die, and he wasn't able to stop it. He should have tried to get more kills and get the people on the payload, and then his team could have still rezzed him, and there might have been less for them to deal with. I just think it was a little more of a oh, you killed me, well I can kill you too thing, which you should have been looking at the bigger picture. Regardless, his team is grouped up on the top.
And the payload is not moving right now. There you go, finally nobody's realizing it. Getting back onto this payload. We have Deadly Cobra on the high ground. No tanks with him though, so might be a bit dangerous for him. We got the self-destruct being invested, maybe trying to take out that pharmacy, and he is gonna get one half of it. Superb Team takes down Jane.
That's the annoying half.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. Arcus is just backing away. The whole side of nobodies are just they're letting this fight go the way of Apex. You're not investing too much into it. They know they don't have a lot of ultimates to work with here. They are getting close to that barrage though. Transcendence will also be available for them on the side of Apex, so they have both support ultimates ready to go. Minton probably be able to build that tire. the whole of Apex now on this high ground. Some great positioning. This high ground is so strong if you're able to just keep control of it. Pack attacks, and Jack though in the back forcing out that transcendence from Akpo, and that could be absolutely huge. Here comes the tire from Minton, not gonna find much. Both tanks for nobody low though. Archagustus takes him out. Here's the barrage, gonna get defense matrix, sorry, be taken out by Superb King. And now it's just the fight on point. Nobody is getting the kills. The res onto Arcus is probably gonna end this fight right here. Deadly Cobra taken down by Pack Attack, who also takes down his counterpart Diva there. And you just have one lone Winston with Primal Rage trying to contest, but at this point you're just feeding so much ultimate. It might have served him better just to get back to his team and maybe save that Primal Rage for the last fight here.
Yeah, especially when the contest needs to be there.
I've got you in my sights.
There's a tactical advisor coming in, trying to pick up this pharmacy, but it's not going to get there. As well as Minton going down to Poofs there, who's also going to pick up MGR. And then double Diva Bomb coming in is actually going to take out the Superb King, but...
Yeah, we just saw, both self-destructs. It looks like Pack Attack self-destruct was able to get the kill. The payload has moved in now to the third phase here on Dorado, 14 nobody.
Ooh, that is going to be... Yep, Deadly Cobra was out of position and wasn't able to retreat in time. No one's on the payload, but good old Zen. Good old Zen pushing this payload. What a way to be a team player.
Yeah, just has been pretty much uncontested again.
Kidding.
Deadly Cobra has just not been able to deal with it. We do see him switching over to the McCree now. Might be looking to do his job a bit better here. Superb King. Let's get the D-Mech, and we do have both Falcors being invested, the Transcendence as well, Barrage being used, going to be taking down Diva, Superb King, and now it's just the dive is going to come in from Apex Jack on this payload, but there's no one with him. He's discorded, gets absolutely obliterated.
Akpo,
and we do have Akpo on the Brigade, and now a nice bomb there by Poofster takes him down immediately, and only one person moving this payload, but it's still moving along. Superb King trying to take him out. There goes the self-destruct just to get his mech back. He is going to be able to get back in mech, but again, he's just feeding so much ult charge for the side of nobody right now. Jack takes down Max, and Fall just gets the kill there onto Superb King. Here comes the tire from Minton. Is it going to be what his team needs? Does not
what is
look
he?
like
He is
it.
looking for something and didn't really find anything. That was really interesting.
Nice bomb
Jack
there
is
by
going to go
Poofster.
down from there. Oh man, Diva Bomb's coming in. Nothing is gonna be. Oh, actually, Minton got himself caught there, by probably trying to hide between the crevice, but it wasn't able to find it. Superb King is gonna try to dive on this Zen here, who doesn't have a whole lot of peel. Except Pack Attack Core, of course, you got the off tank support. MGR Veteran is gonna go down. It looks like they're actually hand up is going to go to nobody. The Justice once again from Arc Augustus. This man's doing great with the pharmacy help here.
Yeah, Minton though takes down the ball on the back now. He is on the tracer. He's gonna be able to this payload still moving on. Needs to be contested. Deadly Cobra tried to high noon, but he was taken out by Poofster. The res does come into Pack Attack. Arcus with a nice rocket layer onto AK Poe, and there's no one left to contest. And there you go, 37 seconds left. Team Nobody finished Dorado.
Man, oh man. Now it's time for this defense from... What is their name? Nobody. That's why. I can't... How are you supposed to remember nobody's name?
I know.
It's just nobody. There's no one to remember. Lumerico. Thank you for watching AG streams brought to you by Lumerico. Yeah.
So a big point in this team, though, in this last round, it is really hard to be able to actually push all 3 points of Dorado. So nobody's actually setting themselves up for a big win here over Apex, who everybody thought was going to be a really strong contender at the beginning of the season.
I didn't understand that sentence really.
Basically, it's really hard to push all 3 points of Dorado. Coming into the season, everybody thought Apex was going to be a really strong team, and they've just been underperforming ever since.
Ah. I see.
Because like they have all these really solid pieces. They're just trying to get them to work together, and I feel like it just became a tilt effect. Like I feel like one person tilted, and then it's just snowball between all the players at this point.
Yes. Where's locked up anyway? Isn't he supposed to be playing today?
He's coaching. He doesn't play anymore. Oh, he's not. He's kind of like how I moved over from a player to a coaching role for the team. Like he's just trying to like organize things, make sure things like the tilt isn't happening. Cause he's another person really prone to tilting.
Looks like the defense from nobody is going to be the counter dive. They're just running Booster on that Junkrat. Arcus, no more Farah for him. He's going to be on the McCree. Let's see if it works out for him just as well as Farah has been working out.
We have Pharmacy coming out from the Apex side now. They're going to try their hand at it, and we'll see how it works for them. Already dumping damage into this shield. Trying to get this team to rotate already. Not really giving them opportunity to get picks on this payload. The Poofster is on the Junkrat here, so let's see if they handle this choke better than Minton and Friends did. Did we just call Apex Minton and Friends? Minton's OVERWATCH.
And Minton on the back now. Looks like he doesn't really know which target he was going for there. He kind of had to run away instantly. We do have the Pharmacy now from the side of Apex going into the back line here of Team Nobody, and Max is able to take down Minton. Akpos takes down Poofster as well. We do get the res onto Poofster, so they're going to be at full fighting strength right now. This Team Nobody's payload, it has moved past the choke now, and Deadly Cobra, it gets in the back and gets a rocket onto Fall. Losing your Zenyatta right now might be exactly what they need. Arcus does get the kill onto Jack there, and now it's just Team Nobody is doing a great job here, even though they lost their Zenyatta. Pack attack gets the D-Meg, Arc Augustus. We have the High Noon coming out just to deal with this Pharmacy. Might have not even been necessary, but oh well.
It's on a Mercy is always necessary.
That is true.
She's the most annoying character to face.
Yeah, but still. Regardless, Apex is gonna try this push once more. They're gonna go on the high ground here, with this dive. People still trying to run this dive into this Roadhog Orisa. The pulled pork is strong with this team.
Yeah, they're doing a good job sticking together. They're playing the counter dive well. They're not letting Deadly Cobra get behind them too often. We do have the tire now. Gonna come in for Booster. Is gonna be able to take down Agpo. Minton gets the kill to Fall, and the barrage now is gonna pick up Pack Attack and Arc Augustus, and that might end this right here. Primal Rage takes down Max, and everything invested for the side of Team Nobody here. They only have that Whole Hog and Valkyrie left to go. And they were not able to hold, unfortunately.
Nobody is gonna try to figure out what they want to do for this defense. They're gonna try to go on high ground here. Still sticking with their pulled pork. Actually, no. Oh yes, I was looking at the other side. My bad. We have the bongos ready to go, and Whole Hog Valkyrie, but Pulse Bomb from Minton didn't stop that. Here comes the Whole Hog and the Diva Bomb. That is a dead Pack Attack, unfortunately. Arc Augustus is gonna take out that Tracer, trying to stop. Or try to flank anyway.
And Poofs are now on the back here, just trying to stop this payload a bit. He's gonna have to back away now, as the side of Apex is jumping back onto this point. We do have the respawns now coming in for Nobody's here. Supercharger being thrown into it. Minton though takes down Poofster in the back there. The Supercharger is still available. Arcus raining down shots with no deaths yet on the side of Apex. You're doing a great job staying alive here. We do have Jack getting low. Is he gonna be able to take it down? No, he's saved by the sound barrier from Agpos. And again, this payload is now just moving. The Supercharger wasn't able to do much. Transcendence being invested as well by Fall. They do still have the Valkyrie available. The High Noon is ready to go as well. Although Arcus is getting low, he needs to be healed up. It looks like he is going to find those heals. Poopster takes down Deadly Cobra, and Arcus takes down Minton, so no DPS now for Apex. And it looks like finally the Nobody here is going to stabilize, and they're going to push Apex back to their spawn.
That was actually a really interesting throw by Poofy there. They stood the pulse bomb, not really getting a stick, but you know, getting in the range and not really finding it out. Apex is gonna have to try to push in here. They don't seem to be making a whole lot of changes. What do you think they would have to do differently than what is normally being done right now?
I think if they're doing well with this comp, they just need to do that.
Oh, do that? There you go. Just click on their heads, dude.
Yeah, it's Deadly Cobra taking down 2, DPS and a support down for Team Nobody. MGR gets the res onto Jack, and his payload now is going to be moving for the side of Apex. This Deadly Cobra has just gone in completely on Nobody here, taking down 4 during this team fight. See, if Team Nobody decides to contest here, they don't really have a lot of ultimates able to do so. It looks like they are going to go in for it anyway. Here's the self-destruct. The only thing they really had. It's going to find Jack, and that's 1 tank down. Just 5 more to go. Team Nobody now. There you go. Pack attack just going crazy right now. Takes down AK Poe, and that just might be what his team needs. There you go. Fall with the headshot there onto Minted, the D-Mech onto Superb King as well. Arcus gets a headshot onto Deadly Cobra, and Team Nobody is going to be able to hold this point here. Only a minute left now for Apex, who just lost that fight against a team of basically only 1 ultimate.
Apex really were scattered there. They had people on the right side on the point. They had their Lucio contesting the point by himself with people on the outskirts putting damage in. So that was really, it was really interesting on how that went. I think they could have did that a little bit better. But they're trying to go again for probably what is going to be the last fight here, depending on how it goes. We're going to have Jack jumping in, getting flashbang, might get taken out. We have Fall with the Transcendence, just keeping everyone alive. Akpo trying to get this payload in, but not going to find it. Arc Augustus has the high noons, going to pick up 2 picks there. Diva Bomb coming out from the side of Superb King and not finding anything. The res does come out on the Deadly Cobra, bringing him back in this fight because you know they're going to need him. And now it's a 6v5, I think? 6v4.
Yeah, we have Pack Attack is able to get the D-Mech onto Superb King Arcus with the kill there onto Minton. And there you go, Jack taken down. Only 8 seconds left on this point. Does not, only MGR is close, but he's getting dove on right now. You have Superb King on this high ground. Still haven't noticed him. There you go, he is noticed. Not much he can do. Lone Farah, the self-destruct is going to come in. Not going to find anything though. Overtime meter burning away, and Nobody is going to take Dorado and win this series.
They need to stop with it. They need to...
Name change?
I call for name change. I call for name change. Can we vote? Is that a thing we can vote on?
I think we look good in here.
Deadly Cobra's actually going to get to play the game here too.
Yeah,
just opening up the first point.
I like the discipline to switch off the Risa, knowing that she's already low and her teammates are going to take it and try to look for another target. Well played there by Cobra.
One thing I noticed about this series was, like, you notice whenever they would be able to kill Arc Augustus there on the McCree on their when Apex was attacking, that's when they were able to push through and win the team fights. If they didn't kill Arc, the fight was lost, like every single time. If they were able to pick off Arc first, they usually won that team fight.
Regardless, we're gonna switch hosts because current host is gonna fight. And you're gonna watch Night Howlers versus
me versus Deathball. Go watch that over on Twitch.
I forget Ace's team name. I'm sorry.
Hanamura Cherry Blossoms.
Hanamura Cherry Blossoms. Yes. So I will be hosting. So we will be making a new thing. Friend me if you don't have friended. But yeah. Hey, Deathball.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague.